Ever thought, wow, they're rock solid, talking about a couple, only to see everything just kind of fall apart?
Yeah, it's like, where'd that come from?
Right. It really makes you wonder. So today we're diving into, well, honestly, it's a topic a lot of people avoid.
Hmm.
How to prevent, really truly prevent, emotional affairs.
And it's more than just saying don't flirt.
Oh, absolutely. This
Yeah.
this goes way deeper. It's like, think relationship security system.
I like that. Proactive, not reactive.
Exactly. So we're looking at this piece. It's called How to Avoid Emotional Affairs. And honestly, whether you're married, single, dating around, whatever,
Got some really good stuff.
makes you think about boundaries, your heart,
Mhm.
like really protecting yourself emotionally.
And one thing that really struck me was it doesn't matter how strong a marriage seems,
Oh, interesting.
they're all vulnerable. It's not about loving your partner less. It's that we underestimate how strong those emotional connections can get.
It's like they sneak up on you.
Totally. And suddenly you're in this gray area wondering how you got there.
So are you saying we all need to be like on guard all the time?
It's not about suspicion, more like self awareness. We're wired to connect, right? But knowing where those connections might lead, that's key.
Okay, that makes sense. So how do we put this into action? Because this guide we're looking at, it's got a whole list. And some of it's like, well, duh.
Yeah.
But then other parts,
So,
like avoiding too much flattery with someone you're attracted to. It seems so basic, but then I think people mess this up constantly.
well, yeah, we crave that positive reinforcement, that little spark. But if you're not careful, those harmless compliments, they can turn into something more, especially if you're feeling a bit wobbly in your own
Which
relationship.
actually, that's the perfect bridge to the next point. It
Yeah.
talks about not relying on people outside your marriage for support,
Yeah.
especially when things are rough.
Oh, that's huge
Yeah.
EE. When we're exhausted, stressed, feeling down, our judgment gets, well, fuzzy.
We're easy targets.
Exactly. That's when we're most prone to seeking comfort, even if it's the wrong kind of comfort. Having that rock solid connection with your partner, that's your safe haven.
So it's not just about affair proofing, it's about actively making your marriage awesome.
100%. Think of it like maintaining your car. You don't wait till it breaks down to start caring, right? You do regular checkups, change the oil
Preventative care.
for your relationship.
I like that. And speaking of things that need maintenance, this guide even talks about social media.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other ball game.
It suggests being careful about what pictures you post and even, get this, limiting contact with exes.
It's so easy now to reconnect just a quick message, but is that really wise?
Right, like opening Pandora's box, maybe.
Totally. We carry around this digital history, all these potential triggers, just a click away.
So what I'm hearing is it's not one big thing, it's the little things
Yeah.
constantly. Being aware, setting boundaries, making the effort.
Like a garden, really. You've got to tend to it, pull out the weeds, or things can get out of control pretty quickly.
I love that analogy. Really makes you think, huh, what are your personal weed pulling strategies? What boundaries do you struggle with? Something to ponder. Right. Until next time, everyone, keep those gardens growing.